How I keep my conversations interesting without being boring. You probably are not an interesting person. I'm gonna be honest. It has nothing to do with it. Oh, when I talk to that girl, it's just boring. Like when you're an interesting person, when you got hobbies, you got passions, you got goals, you doing stuff for yourself and you're doing stuff in life, you'll be an interesting person to talk to no matter what the context is. So literally, me and my homie was just having this conversation. He was like, "Yo, I ain't gonna lie, bro. If I link with a chick or something, and the conversation not there, I know it's her." And it sound cocky, but when you have experienced yourself in so many different situations, you know yourself. Like at this point in my life, bro, I know I can. Bro, I done talk pimps to professors to grandparents to gangsters, bro. I done talk to every demographic and dynamic that you can name. So I know my conversation is well tested, well experienced. So if something ain't there, it's like, ugh. Effie Weffy, I appreciate it 2 months. So yeah, like I said, if your conversation is not interesting, well, what do you talk about? What do you even have to talk about? What do you do with your time? What do you do with your day? What is even about you that's going on? You are not going to create a cake from water. Like you can't make a cake from water. You need eggs, the batter, the ingredient. You need all the ingredients to make cake. Y'all be trying to make cake from water. You're boring. How are you going to make an interesting conversation? Please tell me. I'll wait. When you can start turning water into wine, you let me know when you can do that. Otherwise, guess what? Wine requires a process. So when I have interesting conversations, when I'm full of creativity, when I'm thriving, and it's so interesting to talk to me or listen to me from the woman's experience, right? It's because I'm an interesting man. Let's just take one look of one example of interesting. First of all, y'all know about me starting playing instruments and wanting to create music and teaching myself to produce, to engineer, and all these different instruments I want to play, right? Just look behind me. Just look behind me, bro. That's probably like, I want to say 10, 12, 15 books. I'm not counting. I'm just roughly estimating. That's one of my libraries. That's just the background display for decoration. I got over 20 books in my living room. Do you know how much shit I can talk about? Do you know how much shit just be on my mind? Do you know I'm a self-educated man? I went to school. I watch shit all the time. I'm always thinking. I'm always doing something, creating something. So then when I have a conversation with a woman and I want to make a cake, I have all the ingredients for cake. I'm an interesting man by myself. So when we go in that conversation, of course the conversation is going to be interesting. Let me move this because my dog just knocked it over. You feel me? So if you're not interested, let me move this. Please tell me how you would make something from nothing. Please. I want to, like, how do y'all think like that, bro? I finally went up to Girls the Gang. I got rejected 5 times. Congratulations. Win some, you lose some. Exactly, bro. I'm out here shooting, bro. I'm bound to miss. I'm bound to make. Adrian the Savage with the gifted sub, man. No. If you notice, bro, and we done talked about this before, if you notice you only making like 3 out of 10, I feel like unless you the ugliest, worst man on the earth and you stink, like you stink and your clothes is dirty, I'm gonna tell you some dead eliminators. Like no matter what you say out your mouth, if no matter how handsome you look, if you look dirty, bro, like what I mean by dirty. I'm not even that, honestly. That could also not be an eliminator. But like let's say like women pay attention to how put together you are. Like if you like dirty and sloppy and you stink, like you, oh my god, or your breath stink or something like that, bro, you have no chance, bro. So I would say if you literally only making 1 out of every 10 shots you shoot, bro, you gotta go back to the drawing board. You gotta go back to the drawing board, bro. You should. I feel like the average man should be at least getting every 5 out of 10 girls he approaches. I'm gonna just set a low standard of a number. Like some type of, even if it's an Instagram exchange, it ain't gotta be all numbers. And that's not like a standard. Like okay, you go at 10, you need to get at least 5. You could miss 7 in a row. You could hit 7 in a row. How many girls should I go up to if I'm trying to make my mouthpiece better? I don't know. All I know is any sniper I really know, bro, them niggas don't even count. 50% from the field elite whole time. Depends on who you ask. I thought I was being humble by saying 7 out of 10. I called my one homie who I know is a sniper. He said this. Really 8 or 9. I'm like, damn. Listen, I was trying to be somewhat normal. It depends, bro. It depends. It depends, bro. 50% is not elite, bro. If you consider yourself an elite shooter, you going. I don't know about that one, player. Watch, check your circle. Thing is how you stop someone on the way to the bus type shit. You walk in opposite ways. Hello. I don't mean to interrupt you, but I thought you was pretty. Why is these words so hard to formulate? Take the situation and throw it into your conversation, bro. Why do y'all make this so hard? I'm starting to realize that, bro. Why do y'all make this so difficult, bro? How to build rapport effectively after bagging? I thought you said begging, bro. I was about to say begging for the number is crazy. You said after bagging the number. Hey, I know what I'll tell you. I'll tell you our phone call conversations because I think it's important when a girl can hear my voice and she can hear like my execution on how I talk, my personality, my swag. I like that personally. I like conversations. And I think that just leads into a date better. You know what I'm saying? That just breaks chemistry, conversation, all types of shit, bro. That's why I say being on the phone. But if you're not interesting, I just said this to the first person that came in. He said, yo, how I make my conversation interesting. My conversations are boring. Are you a boring person, bro? K-Lo Nopin, I appreciate the Twitch Prime sub. Like chat. I call as soon as I want to. There's no time limit, bro. There's no time limit. If you get in game from a nigga and he say wait 5 days to text that girl, ask him what's the difference. And see if the reason it even makes sense. Some guys got reasons for that shit, bro. But if you ask me, I'm texting her as soon as I want to. I might forget. I literally might forget. I know if I don't text her that night, I literally might forget. Literally. It's not me, it's her. She just... But if you notice that all y'all conversations is ass, bro, you might want to look in the mirror, bro. You might want to look in the mirror. Until you get to the point where you see yourself adapt to different situations. 2-mans. In the gym, going on the way to the bus stop, going the way to work, coming from work, at your job. Like, I'm talking about all these different situations. Till your game really violent, bro, you want to really keep looking at yourself. It's like that person that came here early, like I was about to address. I know the ad's probably about to interrupt soon. He's like, yeah, Ty, my conversation not interesting. I'm boring, blah, blah, blah. Bro, are you even an interesting person? Ask yourself that. What do you do with your life? What do you do with your free time? Do you even know yourself? Do you know what you're interested in? Do you know what you like? Are you interesting, bro? How you gonna make an interesting conversation from a non-interesting person? It doesn't work like that, bro. No matter how many lists of topics, no matter how much you Google, you can Google 5 conversation starters right now. Say them all and the girl will still be bored. You could play 21 questions and she'll still be bored. Versus me, I might not even ask 2 questions. Because I have so much to talk about. Because I'm doing so much for my life. I'm just so interested in life and my goals and my passions and my principles. I know so much about myself. I study, I read. So it just goes that way, bro. Does looks really matter when you have charisma? Of course it does. Of course it does. Of course you want to make sure you put together well. You put some care and concern into your looks. So your breath don't stink. You know, you don't look angry and just like just like all day. I accidentally pinned the wrong. I didn't even mean to pin that shit. Woman showing high interest when I get the number but disappear when I call. If this happens, let's say this happened 5 times in a row. What I would do when I've done this to people on the Patreon is I'm sitting here looking at their starters, right? And their conversation has been so boring or so anticlimactic. There's no direction with it. There's no, it was nice seeing you today. And we should catch up sometime over dinner. Or like there's no direction. There's nothing. It doesn't even look like it's leading anywhere, bro. Pause the wisdom real quick, ass. Ty, I feel like we gotta come pre-built as opposed to females. They don't gotta do shit. They just gotta exist. This is, I'm gonna tell you what the problem is. That is a loser ass mentality. Now, what I said is that's like a loser red pill mentality. I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna tell you that's like a loser version of a red pill mentality, bro. As a man, I don't give a what a woman's requirements are. I'm not coming pre-built for her. Everything I do for me as a man to build me up is for my life, is for my legacy. She is only going to receive what I do for myself as a benefit. Now, guess what? They don't just gotta exist with a nigga like me. I'm picky. To hell if you think a woman just gotta exist. Exist for who? For you? That's your standard for a woman. She just gotta exist. You have to come pre-built just to qualify for her. And she just gotta exist. To hell with that. I ask of everything from chicks I mess with. Everything, bro. I'm telling you, listen, I'm coming with a different passion, bro. Let y'all nigga know how serious I take this shit. I ask for so much out of the woman I talk to. She can't just come out of the box, bro. She can't just be pretty and just be there. I don't mess with trophy bird. I don't. So it ain't no she just gotta exist. Hey, dude, that don't fly here. If that's your standard of your life. It's funny because you said it as like a complaint. Like, oh my God, we have to be pre-built and women just gotta exist. For who? You just mess because they exist? No, man, I love it when a chick got manners, when she's smart, when she cook, when she clean, when she friendly, she's sociable, she's teachable, she can teach me things. I learn shit from her. When she got a sense of purpose, a sense of mission, a relationship with God, I can go on and on and on. I have standards. I have requirements. I have. Ain't no way a chick just coming out. Oh yeah, she pretty, so she good. Hell no, she gotta qualify for me, bro. Flip the whole dynamic. Stop thinking like a loser. So that was the first comment I wanted to address. Do you alley-oop the call or you just call off rip? Again, there's no rules. Let me tell you, when I say this shit, there's no rules to actually there are rules to the game, but when I say shit like I tell women, oh, I'm not a good texter, or listen, I can word that 100 different ways. I can say I'm the worst texter you ever meet, and then I love to be on the phone. I can say I don't really prefer to text. I prefer conversations. I can word that in so many different ways, but the message is still the same. I'd rather have a conversation with you than text. I can word that in a million ways. So there's no rules. And sometimes, guess what? I won't even say that. I might be saying that on the phone. Like, yeah, I prefer this. I'd rather a conversation face to face before I even text. I'm not really that much of a texter. I'm busy most of the time during the day. Now this, and mind you, I'm not saying that as far as like a tactic for my game. I'm saying this because I'm letting her know who I am as a man. You feel me? Close homie always ends up talking to females I bag because that's suspicious. You just gonna have friends like that. Every slayer gonna let you know. You gonna have niggas that do that, bro. I got two homies who lost their virginity to the same girl, bro. And the second nigga that lost it second only did it because of my first homie. Like, because he found out like the girl was easy. But you got niggas that do that, bro. It just is what it is, bro. I joked, this is what you say, ask yourself. If you were going to care, why'd you tell him your business? If you was going to come in the chat and say, my close homie just bagged a girl I bagged, or just came at a girl I bagged, why does he even know you bagged her? If you was going to get offended. How do I tell her I'm busy without saying I'm busy? I don't know how to answer that, but what I can tell you is take your weak ass somewhere else. Unfollow me. Unfollow me. What kind of man even thinks like that, bro? What man thinks like that? Who thinks like that, bro? Take your weak ass 2 doors down and to the left, bro. Get your weak ass out of here, bro. Like, are you serious? You really typed that, bro? And respected yourself? That's crazy, yo. That's crazy. That's crazy. How do I say I'm busy without saying I'm busy? Oh my God. Indirect, indecisive, unclear. Is she supposed to read your mind? Professor X? She's supposed to do this? Loser, man. Ty, every girl thinks I'm flirting with them, but it's just my personality. How do you think I can avoid these misunderstandings? Let them think what they want. Let them think what they want. Doja Slayer, I appreciate the 15 months, man. it's almost little to no benefit to change somebody's mind in that situation. Like I really don't care what people let them think what they want, bro. Is the way to get smoother when matching energy to become a better listener? Yes, but you need a lot of experience, bro. I'm telling you. This is why even when I roast people in videos, bro, it's always done out of love. Like it's never every time I see me roast somebody, it's really out of love. I know I just my delivery rough. I just come from a place, bro. It's just how I'm gonna say it like it is. Even when I no matter who I roast, whether we go back to Rodney J. Johnson, Bad Blind Dates, Melt. Y'all know Melt, my homie, dog. Like that's my dog. Like for real. Like me and Melt like really talk, bro. Like Melt is a W mans, bro. So it's never like I just don't bite my tongue. It's because guess what? It's experience. If you don't gotta go through the shit I went through to have the experience I have, that's the biggest blessing for me. But guess what? I break this down for y'all all the time. Put yourself in my shoes and tell me, could you even not have game? Well, also, I wanted it too. I was hungry. I mean, just, like I said, every time I break these numbers down, just put it in perspective, chat. My high school had 2,500 students in it when I graduated, right? So I'm in school every day with almost 3,000 people. Across the street, like really like a block up, but a part of that same block across the street, is an all-girls high school. This, at the top of the corner, is a public transportation center where almost every bus or train come in the city, you can get to any part of Philly. Every high school because everybody wasn't from that area, every high school damn near came to that transportation center, bro. Because it was a popular one. I appreciate it 5 months. Every high school, right? Including
TyKwondoe in the building.
Let me break this down, bro. Every high school, including another all-girls high school. Then on top of that, most of my jobs, I only had I would say one job that wasn't at a mall. Most of my jobs was at malls, big ass malls and retail stores, and I was at the cash register. I wasn't in the corner or in the fitting room. Nigga, I was at the cash register. All I did was talk to people every day, all day, strangers, every day of my life for like the last 20 years, bro. Last 10 years of my life. How could you not have social skills at that point? Like, I tell you, naturally, I'm an introvert, bro. I'm naturally, before that, I would say I was shy or like more laid back. But I literally had no choice almost. It's like I almost had no choice. I'm just around people every day, all the time, strangers, new people. Mind you, I swear to God, a lot to you not, bro. When I graduated, my graduating class was like 500 something students. I swear to God, it was people on the stage that they called that I was like, I've never seen this person a day in my life. I've been in high school with this person for 4 years. I've never seen them. That just lets you know something. Think about that. So this is how crazy the numbers was, bro. I'm telling you, bro. No, I didn't spawn in the best server. Let me give you an example, which is why I said I wanted it. I also kind of helps that I was. It kind of helps. I'm not like that no more, but it kind of helps that I actually like when I wanted a woman, I would shoot my shot. I was shooting my shot. I was flirting. I was going at chicks. Cause you could be sitting next to a girl and not talk to her, still be a shy guy and stay in your shell. I came out of my shell very quickly. I started doing what I wanted to do very quickly. So if I didn't come out of my shell, I might not have any of the benefits of that environment that I would have had today. What do you think of girls saying they want to break one in a relationship? If she initiates the break, bruh, she ain't feeling you. Something about it. And I'm not saying like forever. I'm just saying like blatant. You obviously know like she ain't feeling you, bro. So she wants space. It's people that's gonna say it's done, but I done seen people take a break and then get back together. So it's not always done. But 9 times out of 10, bro, she's not feeling you right now. And it's something about it. And she might get cracked on that break. She might get crushed. You know, don't be mad. Y'all both was single. I'm just saying. You already knew this stuff. How you position yourself with a woman who's talking to somebody. I'm gonna be honest, bro. It's times that like you'll talk to a woman and she'll say she's talking to somebody and she won't budge. This is why you know it depends on the girl, bro. Every nigga gonna complain and cry and think nobody knows, Chad. I'm gonna tell you something. Nobody knows every woman on the planet. There'll be some exceptions. There'll be some things you say, but they're not rules, bro. Let me give you an example. What is the number one rule people say about college chicks, bro? What do people say about chicks in college? What do people say? And I've been in college and seen this personally, so I know it ain't coming from false advertisement, right? That they ran through, that they easy, that they cheat on their boyfriends, all that. That's all they say because it does happen often. However, there are exceptions. Even if it's rare, which is why you got to be sharp, you got to pay attention. But it's not a rule. It's not like a rule. But they just do tend to be freakier. They what tends to happen, and what I've seen is they finally get a little bit of space and freedom from their strict parents, and they go crazy. That's even what I've seen myself. But I don't sit here and look at a woman and say, oh yeah, you got a girlfriend and she going to college, bro. Oh, she's done. I wouldn't say that, because if you trust your girl and you know your girl, then you should know she's not going to cheat on me. But if you don't know your girl, you don't trust her, then you can't feel like that. But I'm saying, like, it's not 100% rule. We just know that's just more common. So nobody knows every woman. So when everybody says, like, all right, this is how you play it, when she says she's talking to somebody, literally, I'd have had some women not budge. Some women are like that. They're loyal in the talking stage, bro. She don't even have an official title, and she's loyal. Some women are like that, bro. And some women, I'm single, he's single. We gonna both do what we want. And you could talk your way into it. All right, baby, you talking to somebody? Well, I'm talking to you. You know what I'm saying? And listen, and if you still got a roster, or if he ain't tie you down yet, it must be something wrong with him. See, like, I don't play with opportunities. You know what I'm saying? So why he playing with you? But you don't listen. I'm telling y'all don't want the scripts. I could give y'all the scripts, but let's not do that, bro. Let's not do that. You feel what I'm saying? I could really get in my bag, bro. I'm just saying, bro. But I don't like giving y'all scripts, bro, because I feel like y'all copy and paste that shit, y'all spam that shit. So I don't want to do that. But I'm saying it really can get like that, bro. I really can go there, bro. Nigga was getting into it, bro, because I really go there, bro. I'm trying to tell you, bro. And I gotta chill sometimes, bro. I swear I gotta chill, bro. Point is to talking to older women that think you're too young. In my experience, they all gonna call you young. They're just gonna say it. It's like it just come with the territory, bro. They're all going to say it. They're all going to say it. Now, if you act young, that's different. They can call you young, but if you act young, that's even worse. Of course, they all going to try to play, oh, you young, you a baby, da-da-da. They all going to do it. Bro, she could literally do that and still get crushed. And still get slayed by you. Happens all the time. You supposed to be unfazed by it. Like, your response to it is supposed to be mature. Like, it's not supposed to be, girl, I'll show. Like, cause then you're trying to prove yourself. That shows a lack of confidence. All right, think I'm young if you want to. See, my lack of care. Find out the hard way if you want to. Find out about what? You see, now it go a little bit different. You see what I'm saying? You got trying to prove yourself, and you got falling back into your confidence. You see what I'm saying, bro? So it's just different shit, bro. I'm telling you, you damn near cannot name a situation I've never been in, bro. Or I'm telling you, bro. It's crazy because I get paid to do this shit now, bro. But I love the game, child. I would be lying if I say I didn't, bro. Y'all saw how I got in my bag when she said, or what did she say? She's talking to somebody. Because I ain't gonna lie, bro. At a point in my career, I used to love a challenge more than I would even enjoy when I get the girl. It was crazy, bro. It was crazy. Is 2-year age gap in high school acceptable? Yeah. I mean, I'll give you an example. I was 16 my junior year, and it was this one chick I messed with, and she was a freshman, but she was like 15. Like, she was like an older freshman. I was my junior. My age didn't come into the end. Like, I feel like, bro, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Once you turn 18, though, pack that, bro, because your whole door open up. Your whole door open up, bro. That's all I'm going to say. You mean? Why is clout a drug tied for girls younger than a nigga? What you mean? What are you talking about? What do you do when a guy plays hard to get? How would you approach this type of situation? Give me an example of hard to get. All hard to get ain't equal. Give me an example. If a girl asks you questions or teasing you and shit, if you don't got a mouthpiece, should you say less to not talk yourself out of it? To what she's saying, or asking. Y'all never listen. Y'all English teacher ever taught y'all tag, TAG? Y'all ever learned that in English school? Let me just remember it verbatim until I could like find what I'm thinking of. But tag was where you would like, let's say there was a question like, I'm gonna make some shit up off the top of my head. You read a book on Harry Potter. You read a Harry Potter book. We all know what Harry Potter is, right? And the book was like, the question on the test after the Harry Potter book was like, why did Harry and Mike disagree? Right? Why did they disagree? That's the question on the test. Tag is when you like, I think it was like take the question, right? You use the words of the question in your answer. Harry and Mike disagree with each other because. So you take the question and that's already half your sentence. That's already half your answer. Do y'all know what I'm talking about now? So this is what I mean. Like you don't even need the sharpest, most creative mouthpiece, but the best you can do is listen to the question or the sentence that you're being given and then restate that, and then now you continue the rest. Right, you restate that. Was it tag? Oh, that's race. Race. What was it? Restate, answer. I forget what. I don't know why when I grew up they call that shit tag, bro. They call that shit tag, bro. But when you say, oh, should I talk less to not talk myself out of the... Oh, just, say what's necessary, bro. Restate the answer, cite, explain. There you go. Restate, answer, cite, explain. Who would have known school would have taught y'all something? You know what I mean? There you go. But this is where you cook. You cook on the explain part. That's where you cook. Thoughts on happy wife, happy life. I might say it as a joke. I probably said it to a woman as like as a joke or like just on a moment. But honestly, it's clearly not happy wife, happy life. The only good application of that statement is if the wife is taken care of, that she's going to take care of the husband. But ideally, it's happy house. Or it's happy life, happy life. It's not happy wife, happy life, happy house, happy life, happy husband, happy life. It's happy life, happy life. It's your life happy, nigga. Your life shouldn't just be happy because your wife's happy. And that's dangerous. Then in that situation, that means your wife is your life. Which means if you lose her or something happens, you're done. You're done. You won't have a leg to stand on. You don't have a leg to stand on. Are you happy? I'm beyond happy. I'm joyful. I'm grateful to be alive, bro. I'm beyond happy. When a gal doesn't what? Why did you say what instead of want? When a gal doesn't want to get on a call or meet up and has excuses, she prefers to text you. You feel like it's cap. You were supposed to tell me an example of hard to get. I know I'm not remembering wrong. You said, what do you do when a guy plays hard to get? How would you approach this type of situation? Is that your example? When she doesn't want to get on a call or meet up? Don't UK niggas say gal them, or some shit like that, bro. Whatever. I ain't no UK niggas, so I can't speak for y'all, but I be hearing niggas say that on YouTube. Pulling up to Africa soon, bro. I ain't gonna lie. The only reason I be traveling is if I got business to handle. I'm not in that point in my life where I travel for a vacation. Like I'm in grind mode, literally. Every trip I ever took in the last 3 years of my life has been a purpose. Actually, my first time ever getting on a plane was like I wanted to go to LA just to go, but I wasn't a content creator back then. I was a college student. Even then, I probably wouldn't have traveled. It was like towards the end of quarantine, and shit was all cheap. That's just me personally. I'm in grind mode, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't going unless it's making. It don't make sense unless it's making sense.